The room is tense, the air feels heavy, like the moment before a storm. Two people stand at the edge of a verbal battlefield, each armed with their words, their egos, their need to be right. You've been here before. Maybe it was with a coworker who dismissed your idea in a meeting, or a partner who twisted your words into something you didn't mean. Maybe it was a stranger on the internet, hurling insults from behind a screen. Arguments are inevitable. But what if I told you there's a way to win them? Not by shouting louder, not by out-talking your opponent, but by saying almost nothing at all. This isn't about manipulation. This isn't about trickery. This is about power, the kind of power that comes from stillness, from silence, from a mind so unshakable it can dismantle any argument without breaking a sweat. This is Stoic philosophy in action, and it's darker, sharper, and more effective than you've ever imagined. Stoicism, the ancient philosophy practiced by Roman emperors, slaves, and modern-day thinkers alike, isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about mastering your emotions, controlling your reactions, and wielding silence like a weapon. It's about understanding that the loudest person in the room is often the weakest, and that true strength lies in restraint. So how do you win an argument without saying much? How do you turn the tables on someone who's trying to dominate you with words? Let's dive into the shadows of Stoic philosophy and uncover 8 ways to win any argument without saying much. 1. The power of silence. Let them hang themselves. There's a reason silence is golden. When someone is yelling, ranting, or trying to provoke you, the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Just stand there, look at them, let their words hang in the air like a noose. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the words, but against the judgment that you are hurt by them." In other words, when you refuse to engage, you strip their words of power. You force them to confront the emptiness of their own argument. Real-life example. Imagine a coworker who constantly interrupts you in meetings, trying to undermine your ideas. Instead of firing back, you simply pause, let them finish, and then continue speaking as if they hadn't said a word. The silence that follows their outburst will make them look foolish, not you. Silence isn't just the absence of sound, it's a statement. It says, "You're not worth my energy." And that's a message that cuts deeper than any comeback. 2. The art of the pause. Timing is everything. In an argument, most people rush to fill the silence. They're afraid of it. They think that if they stop talking, they'll lose. But the Stoics knew better. They understood that timing is everything. When someone throws a verbal punch, don't react immediately. Pause. Let the tension build. Let them wonder what you're thinking. This isn't just about controlling the pace of the conversation. It's about controlling the other person's emotions. By pausing, you take control of the moment. You force the other person to sit with their own discomfort. And when you finally do speak, your words will carry far more weight. 3. The mirror technique. Reflect their energy back at them. One of the most effective ways to win an argument is to reflect the other person's energy back at them, but with a twist. If they're angry, remain calm. If they're sarcastic, respond with sincerity. If they're trying to provoke you, give them nothing. This technique works because it disrupts their expectations. They're waiting for you to match their tone, to escalate the conflict. When you don't, it throws them off balance. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." By refusing to mirror their anger, you force them to confront the futility of their own emotions. You become a mirror, reflecting their irrationality back at them. 4. The question game. Make them defend their position. Instead of arguing your point, ask questions. Not aggressive, accusatory questions, but calm, curious ones. Why do you think that? Can you explain your reasoning? What evidence do you have to support that claim? This tactic forces the other person to do the heavy lifting. They have to justify their position, and in doing so, they often reveal the weaknesses in their argument. Socrates, the father of Western philosophy, was a master of this technique. He called it the elenchus, a method of questioning that exposes contradictions and leads the other person to the truth. Real-life example. Imagine someone is arguing that a certain policy is the best solution to a problem. Instead of arguing back, you ask, what are the potential downsides of that policy? Has it been tried before? And what were the results? By asking questions, you guide them to see the flaws in their own thinking without ever having to raise your voice. 5. The emotional void. Don't feed the beast. Arguments thrive on emotion, anger, frustration, defensiveness. These are the fuels that keep the fire burning. But what happens when you refuse to feed the beast? The Stoics believed that emotions are like fire. They need fuel to survive. When you refuse to react emotionally, you starve the fire. You create a void where their anger has nowhere to go. Epictetus said, "Any person capable of angering you becomes your master." By staying calm, you reclaim your power. You show them that their words can't touch you. 6. The truth bomb. Speak sparingly, but with precision. When you do speak, make every word count. Don't ramble. Don't over-explain. Just deliver the truth, calmly, clearly, and without apology. The Stoics believed in the power of brevity. Let your words be few and to the point. When you speak sparingly, your words carry more weight. They cut through the noise and hit their target with precision. Real-life example. Imagine someone is spreading rumors about you. Instead of defending yourself at length, you simply say, "That's not true," and you know it. Then you walk away. The simplicity of your response makes it impossible for them to twist your words or escalate the conflict. 7. The long game. Let time work in your favor. Not every argument needs to be won in the moment. Sometimes the best way to win is to walk away and let time do the work for you. The Stoics understood that time is a great equalizer. Emotions fade, perspectives shift. What seems like a big deal in the heat of the moment often looks trivial in hindsight. Seneca wrote, "Time heals what reason cannot." By refusing to engage in a pointless argument, you give yourself the space to think clearly and the other person the time to cool down. And when they look back on the conversation, they'll see that you were the one who stayed calm, who kept their dignity, who won without saying much. 8. The ultimate power move. Know when to walk away. The final and most powerful way to win an argument is to refuse to have it in the first place. The Stoics believed that not every battle is worth fighting. As Marcus Aurelius put it, "You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you." Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is walk away. Real-life example. Imagine someone is trying to pick a fight with you online. Instead of engaging, you simply block them and move on. By refusing to give them your attention, you deny them the satisfaction of a reaction. You show them that their words have no power over you. The dark art of winning without words. Winning an argument isn't about being the loudest or the most aggressive. It's about being the most controlled, the most composed, the most unshakable. It's about understanding that silence can be sharper than words, that stillness can be more powerful than action. The Stoics knew this. They understood that true power comes from within, from a mind that's calm, a heart that's steady, and a soul that's untouchable. And when you master these 8 techniques, you'll find that you can win any argument not by saying much, but by saying almost nothing at all. So the next time someone tries to drag you into a verbal battle, remember, the secret to winning isn't in your words, it's in your silence, it's in your stillness, it's in the dark, unyielding power of Stoic philosophy. And once you've mastered that, no one will ever be able to touch you again. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.